Sorry, fixing layout on the side here as we get along. Whew. All right, getting to the next one. We got Star versus Squirt. So, like I said before, like I usually pick players based on like style or like mains that I want to see. Some of this I picked out because, for the most part, like the way that Squirt and Star approach, neutral is very interesting to me. So I really wanted to see them duke it out. And their characters obviously sort of like play into that a little bit. But like as in like their characters like obviously play into it just slightly, but for the most part it's largely because they've developed a playstyle around those characters as well. Let me make this a little bit nicer. Put this more in the center. There you go. All right, let's get into this one. Woo! All right. Woo! Clutch shield from Star there. Whoa, run up 5A. Didn't get the full confirm though. In a good position up until he got guard broken. Rusty Nail, pick it up, full confirm. No, drop the ender. All right. Squirt's gonna get a chance here. Oh, caught him out of the air and still got the 2A, 5A to hit. Full screen punish, just clear things. Wow, that was so much damage still. Wow, good reactions after getting hit. Gordo throw loops. There we go. We see a lot of early spending from Star here. Just really prioritizing a lot of control over Squirt's positioning. All right, Squirt ends up winning this cycle this time around with a healthy life lead as well. Ooh, Redness of Death! Still has healthy meter. There you go, spends the meter. I love the use of guard thrust there. Keeping him in the corner. Like I said, heavy prioritization on space control. Oh! Oh, just lean in there. Just, I'm gonna take this game. Ah. That was sick. First game goes to Star. That was really interesting way how like Star has started to play this game. Oi, projectile basically seals it. And that's good use of Rusty Nail as well. He's definitely used, as soon as he gets Vorp Roll, it's like he's basically just looking for that projectile to snipe. Block on the overhead, good defense. Oh no, he got gripped anyway. Maybe just didn't get the DP input in time. I know that's rough on chain shift. Sometimes the buffer doesn't work in your favor, especially online. I wasn't able to confirm off the jump A. Oh, all right. Chain shift 6B. Wish is happy in the chat. He hasn't even typed anything yet. I already know it. Nice. Goes for corner carry variant. Lower than average damage, but Hyde is one of those characters that definitely makes a decision on his combos based on what he wants to do with them. And he gets the ability to like carry screen for to forego damage, or vice versa. He gets to go for damage but not carry as far. Yeah. Poorly timed grid break for Squirt, unfortunately. Puts himself in the corner though. Soda. Is that gonna be it? Yeah. Just enough damage there. Really, like part of what's like really impressive from Star so far in these first two games is that, like, I know he's Gordeau and, you know, he has the ability to do command grabs that obviously take, you know, give him grid blocks, but like, just the frustration set in after Star threw so many command grabs. Expected him actually to probably do a meaty or something instead, and the mix-up was actually that he just blocked. Oh, whiff JA. Do it again. Got to give yourself a chance of something. Oh my god. All right. Corridor players are animals. Sorry, what I meant to say is that his control over the grid cycle has been super duper impressive. And it's not just the assimilations, but it's also that his shielding has been really, really good. All right, gets a throw. That's going to seal it. Get the confirm. Yes, sir. Nice. Going to spend the meter. Keep the pressure going. Ooh, gold throw works out. Gold throw definitely fishing for that shield that Star has done more than once at the end of the cycle. Grim Reaper. Oh, no meter spent. You know what's crazy too is that Squirt actually punished that. He confirmed. He's looking for that. He's looking for that late cancel, right? And he still punished that? That was wild. 3 up for Star. That was such a crazy. You know how hard it is to confirm you know how hard it is to confirm something not happening in that fraction of a second in delay? It almost makes me convinced that he just like made a hard read there, which is a crazy read to make when a Gordeau has 200 meter. But that's how hard that was. The Squirt just whiffing plus frames in front of him. Anti-air rusty nail. Okay. Gets that throw. Toss him in the corner. Woo! Defense first from Squirt. Then nice 2A gets him out. So the big thing here is he needs to try to find a way to win the cycle. Not before the backdash, though. And was that, like, just to him a hard read on Rusty Nail? Rusty Nail got better at head invol? Ah, gotcha. Okay, so that was definitely just him doing an anti-air. I did not know that. I thought it was just improved in the sense of... I thought just the normal version was improved. Oh, no. Nice. Squirt. Stopping that before it gets started. Chain shift. Yes. You gotta love how Star's playing this, right? Oh, wasn't able to win the cycle, but finds the hit here. Pick it up. Oh, no, not quite. I'm so surprised that wasn't EX assimilation. Veil off through the buttons there. It's going to grid break him, so he's definitely going to win this cycle. That was sick. The good thing about Hide Veil Off is that he has some of the best meter dumps in the game, right? Like, he just can find such good value out of them. Plus frames. Keeping it up. Look at all the chip. Yeah, jumping Mortal Slide having invul is such a wild thing when you really think about it, you know? Like, not to say that the character's busted or anything, but it's like, man, what a tool to have. Hey, double assault. A lot of respect there. A lot of respect. And to be fair, I feel like Squirt's been more successful when he's been less respectful, like where he's tried to stuff like sort of the overlaying mix-ups before they started. Yeah, like right there. Like he's definitely been slightly more successful when he's made it so that, like, Star hasn't been able to layer his mix-ups. And not to say that that's not punishable, right? Like, obviously, like, pressing buttons is a very scary thing in this game. But, you know, you just get to that bridge when you get there, right? Like, you basically just ask the opponent, like, yeah, I know that this is working, but I need you to change it up first, and then, you know, we'll get to that bridge when we get there, especially in a 1st to 10. Pressure continued. A lot of shielding. There is some worry from that Veil Off meter ticking down, I think, and ask Squirt to basically... What is the not spending of the EX Mortal slide? I feel like I'm missing something. Or he's just missing the input. That's also possible. The X time is tight? Interesting. I felt like I never had a problem with it. Is it just... It must be online. It must be online. Wow. Neither charged nor canceled. Maybe got stuck in the middle of 2 worlds there. Pick it up. Ah! Oh, it's tight if you want to catch people mashing. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. That's what you meant. Understandable. All right. Big grid win here for Squirt because he just needs the ability to, like, put pressure on there. Nice dash up 5A meaty. Oh, no. Drop the combo at the end. He still has control over the round. Big shield. Wins the cycle. Star actually times his Veil Off to strip first, which was really smart, but regardless, Squirt was able to take it with having control over it. And that cycle win in the middle there was definitely like the more important part there. Oh no, is it already happening? Is it already happening? All right, I gotta use my privilege of streaming on the Aksys channel. There you go. These are really green projectiles. I do say though, I really like that an Under Night projectile color changes with the character. There's some games that don't do that, and it kind of bugs me sometimes. There's some games where it's okay. Like in Guilty Gear, like Kai's having it, like he's an electric power, so they should always be green, right? But like for this game, like in its stylized blur animations, it looks so good when the colors get changed. Woo! Is the hide matchup really bad for Mika? I don't know if it's changed in Claire, but I would imagine that it's still bad. But then again, like, yeah, look at all the meter up. Got clipped at the last second. Oh no! Nice. Oh, the explosion came out just in time. That's crazy that it lingers like that. Oh, right into my loving arms. Ooh, one more time. Oh no, drop the combo. Nice punish with the 6B as well. Yeah, I wonder if he could have picked... That would have been an insane pickup. That's like a freak accident. Woo! That was sick. Palebringer? Yeah, I didn't think Palebringer was going to be enough, but it might have just been the easiest confirm in that situation. Oh no, last chance. Ah, no. Saw the green flicker. Nice. Star shields have been really good though. I think that's been like a really key reason on why he's made it really difficult on Squirt to play. I am like astounded that that won. Oi, green shield. Not what you want to see in that freeze. Oh, 6B starter in the corner. This is gonna hurt. Oh my. I thought this was supposed to be a Shoto character. Shotos don't do damage. Spends the meter. He's... Ooh, tried to mix it up that time. That was a great read from Star. Tried to punish the rebeat there. Red mist to death. Is that going to be enough? No, not quite. Oh, no, wait. He can pick it up after. That's right. I totally forgot he can pick up after his IW. Dun, dun. Is the experiment over? Wish, don't say that. So I have not played Hyde in by the way, this Hyde color is sick. I've not played Hyde in Claire, but I imagine that like that this matchup probably got slightly better in Hyde's favor just because of the changes. But before then, even like I felt like this matchup was pretty good for Hyde. Not like pretty good as in like favorable, but like it felt pretty comfortable for the character. There you go. Pressure in the corner. Whiff shield kind of sucks. He basically has like no leverage now. So he's going to have to commit to something crazy. I'm thinking like a veil off. If he wants to take the route, right? He could try to fight it out and just play for round 3. It's definitely a consideration to do either at this point. Well, not that he has so many grid blocks now. He might actually just sit back and try to wait for his oh my god. Alright, drop combo is the side switch. There you go. Oh, no! Just didn't get the jump forward. That sucks. Oh, almost picked up the rebeat. Oh, I got stripped in the corner. Decides to spend it, man. This is scary. Yeah! Oh, my... Oh... Oh, that's like one of those things where it's like you decide that at the beginning of that round that you were like, nah, I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to spend this, right? I'm just going to save the 200. And then you get so much later into the round that you're like, oh, man, I could kind of win this. If I spent this, I could have won it already. And then you spend it and you lose. I have definitely done that exact sequence of thought process. Chain shifts. Nice patience from Squirt. Wins the cycle because of it, so he gets the pressure up afterwards. Spends it very early in the cycle. That way he can keep fighting afterwards. Nice. And then aggressive movement. Just trying to make sure that he has the chance of winning it. Nice! 3C counter hit. Third game going to Squirt. Besides the rollbacks, try beta made me think about not having meter. I guess that's pretty normal for me because Guilty Gear is like my first game. But certainly the consideration of spending meter in this game is far greater than most others. Not in large part because of grid, but like also the fact that like the way that the meta is developed in Under Night has made people think about interactions and like damage potential and stuff like that. So when people spend meter in this game, it feels like they've taken a lot into consideration, right? So it's like if I spend this 200, like in that second round, right, for Squirt, he's thinking like, if I spend 200 meter here, man, this is like a Beatles ass outfit from Hyde here. He's thinking like if he spends meter in that round, he's thinking like, am I gonna get the value out of this by winning the round? And like at the beginning, he's thinking no, he's not, right? But later on, he's thinking yeah, he is. Like those considerations are things that like Guilty Gear players wouldn't do, even if even if meter carried over. Guilty Gear players would just spend it. It's just largely like how that game is developed, right? It's developed in a like a balls to the wall style. Although through my talking of that, we did see Star take the first round. A lot of early shielding first. Finally gets opened up. Woo! Actually, I was definitely gonna say that was a risky decision there, but it paid off. Stopping the combo to concentrate. Nice. The strip as well. Gonna back up into a safe space away from the DP. Oh! Alright. DP out of range. Just gonna use my forward moving DP. I remember at Climax 2019, I'd asked two players whether they spent 200 meter for the round, and one said yes, the other said no. It's definitely like a... It's definitely by character, right? Like, a character like Hyde doesn't make heavy comebacks. He rather would take smaller wins and convert them into better situations. If you're a character like Wagner, maybe you decide to spend that meter because your overall pressure with meter is tremendous. Boy, that was supposed to be a cancel on the fireball. Got lucky that it didn't get punished. Hey, Tama, thank you for the raid, man. Everybody who's joining us, I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Enjoy some Under Night with me. Spends it right after the cycle is up. Squirt's done that more often. Oh, clipped his legs. That's 7 seconds left. He's going to have to make a decision here. He's just trying to keep him in block for as long as possible. Ooh. Thanks for dropping the kids off. I appreciate it. Go to sleep. Take it easy. Have a good one. I'll have, obviously, these will be up on, this will be up on a VOD, but I'll try to put these up on YouTube as soon as I can. That last, like, 8 seconds was definitely some, like, wonderful, like, that's some wonderful, like, Wagner privilege, right? Like, just the ability to put people on block strings for, like, that long. Yeah, giving up a lot of grid on block. Decides to spend the chain shift kind of late in the, like, not like it's gonna matter because it was gonna take so much fighting over the grid cycle in order to win it. So it's just surprising that he spent it in neutral like that. Oh, force function CS, just like when you get hit by force function from Wagner, you just like, it's like you feel it on your like actual head. Nice, just goes for strip there. Ooh, made a read. He's been using that the charge 5C quite a bit like that as a way to stopgap his block string. So he didn't hard commit to the gap, but he definitely made a read for it. Not that it's going to be a big deal at this point because he had the cycle, was able to take the round that way. Squirt likes to no cancel is 2C. I have noticed that as well. That's a pretty interesting thing. Is Star just good with everybody? He's just a good player. I would, although like character specific things are pretty darn important in this game, I feel like this game kind of leans more towards Tekken in the sense that like the overall system mechanics are so absurdly strong that it's more about a tool set than anything else, right? So it's your implementation of a tool set within the mechanics of the game rather than having a main character and like pushing that to the moon. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, these characters don't have a tremendous amount of moves. But the way that they interact with the game, in terms of its system mechanics, have huge ramifications. So that's where, like, the character-specific knowledge comes in. Oi, nice conversion. That was sick. Wow, super late spend. Did he feel like he didn't have a chance to win it? They weren't that far off. It definitely would have taken a risk, but nice. Decides to drop the combo because if he continued the combo within within that part of the cycle, he would have lost it. Puts himself in the corner. Nice conversion. That was definitely a very weird situation where I feel like he wasn't ready to get 2B to hit and like still kind of rebeat 2A to confirm. Ah, missed the jump forward. I don't think he expected to drop the combo there. I mean, obviously, I don't think you ever expect to drop the combo, but I hold Veil off. I think he was making a harder read on some meter spend or something. Huh. I'll be honest, folks, I don't know what to say about that. No! Oh, that is a heartbreak amount. That is a heartbreak last 20 seconds. Neither player deserved that game. Should I just take that game away from Star? Just make him replay it? It's a first to 11 though. I should do that one day. We should. One day we're gonna have a first to 10 here with like 2 super duper good players, and with me I'm going to invite a panel of players who will decide who wins the game despite what happens on the screen. You're like, yeah, you won the game, but you're a Gordeau player, so no. Game goes to the other player. I don't like how you did 3 EX assimilations in a row. Whose uni is it anyway? It's a good name for it if I ever actually decided to do it. Everything's made up and the points don't matter. We'll do it based on... How about we do a game where it's based on who has the most grid blocks at the end of the game? It's not about winning Vorpal. It's just about who has more grid blocks at the end of the game. Hey! Alright, spent towards the end. In a great position here, obviously, with the Vorpal cycle. Steals it with a clutch shield. You can see all of the space that granted Squirt. Alright, Star. Star's flexing. Star's flexing a little too hard. Gets the throw. God, that does... So scary. So spends 200 meter to win the round, I guess. Nice. Drop the combo towards the end there. Squirt does have the meter. Whiff shield really sucks there. But Star was able to take it back. Chain shift, keep it going. Kind of late in the cycle. Oh, not that late. It's about halfway through. This is a bigger deal when it was like 3.5 blocks off, but like when after that first shield, it was like basically tied. Oh, gets the hit. 2C. Or dash C, I should say. Sorry. Oops. Pressed too many buttons. Oof, with shield to start. Risky throw from Star. It would have given up the cycle if it got teched, but worked out. Grid break on top of it. Squirt more than willing to block it out. Reduces the length of the grid break, but still wasn't enough to be able to replay the grid game. Nice, takes his turn back. Sometimes hard to react to that online. Chain shift. Very nice. Good defense from Squirt there. He does have an absurd amount of grid blocks, though, so he just has to make sure that he doesn't give up any really silly grid, like, consistent shields. I was gonna say, like, it will be interesting to see how he uses it, because a lot of the time, once you get past half grid, you can, like, really use that to, like, chain your Vorpal cycles. But he did decide to spend it. And, you know, right or wrong decision, it does mean that he does have 200 meter in this round right here. Gets a couple throws. Hey, nice read on the veil off. You saw that was hard red there just by down backing in that distance. What a very matchup-specific interaction. Good. What is this damage? Shotos don't do damage. Ah, it doesn't matter. 9-3 to Star as he has finally found his home. All right. Run up to A2C on Wagner. Nice, good response. That 5B just so good to counter poke. Nice block. It's always interesting to see when players have this much grid, what they decide to do with it. Because it's like you can always use it to like bait chain shift and basically almost get 100 meter, right? But you can also always use it to like bait a lot of things out because you have such a high advantage on grid that like you can make people basically go for really, really crazy things in order to win it back. Oh, that range that Wagner gets to control so well because of her forward moving specials. Oh, yeah. Wow. A huge challenge. That was like a big dare from Star. He was just sitting there like, yeah, press buttons. There you go. Spend some meter to take the turn back. Has to do something at this point. He'll get more meter back in the third round, right? So you might as well spend a little bit in order to try to get some sort of thing going here. It's true, I play Lene and she does 0 damage. Oh! I really hope it's not that laggy for them. No! Oh, in the corner with Vorpal versus Wagner. Oh my god, so much damage. That might be it. I mean, maybe if it was, maybe if he IW'd, but that'll be it. GG's. Oh. Woo! Awesome. Thank you to Star and Squirt for joining me on this one. That was a lot of fun. I really liked watching them two play. And definitely what's more impressive is that Star actually has great competency with multiple characters. That's really, really cool. See if any of them want to join me for post game.